But anyways, I got into this Twitter argument with some guy I'm guessing he's from fucking Great Britain or Ireland or some shit. And once again, like, those guys are so on their own dicks if they fucking watch rugby. You know what I mean? Like, the amount of time, either there's soccer fans over there and then they always come up with, they think it's the most clever Seinfeld thing ever. They're always like, why do they call it football when they use their heads? You know, like, the excitement in their emails or their tweets when they send it to me as if they're the first person who ever came up with that little clever analogy. You know, first of all, football came out of soccer. We were kicking the ball around, you know, playing your dumb little fucking game that was brought over. Okay, but because we're fucking Americans and we know how to fucking make shit exciting, we know how to ramp shit up. We're not stuck in the past like you guys with your dumb fucking castles talking about, oh, Henry VIII told fucking Lilliputian. Who gives a fuck? Huh? Your dumbass fucking history of the goddamn serfs and the landowners and the feudal system. Huh? And your fucking Catholics versus Protestants. Nobody gives a fuck. You half horse, half fucking man walking around with that fucking flute or whatever the hell it did. You bunch of goddamn perverts. A shirtless man coming out of a horse. What the fuck is wrong with you? You're going to sit here and criticize our game, sitting there saying that NFL, that rugby is a tougher game than NFL football. You know what rugby looks like to me? Rugby looks like NFL football if the fans ran on the field and started playing. Not saying they're not tough fans. Not saying they're not fans who have gold gym memberships. I'm not even trying to say that. I wouldn't insult you by trying to say that. I'm just saying. It just looks like really fast people from the stands went out there during halftime. Kind of like when you watch an NHL game and they let those fucking kids come out and play a little mini one-on-one. Right? We got fucking Swampscott versus Marblehead today. He shoots, he scores. Right? I'm not saying rugby isn't a tough game. I'm not saying it's not a beautiful game. And I'm not saying it's not I fucking love it. I go over there, I watch it. If I had time, I would go to a game. I think it's great. But for you fucking Ian McFucking pasty fucks to sit here and try and act as though that a bunch of fucking white guys running around in shorts in fucking polo shirts, tackling each other, you know, is the equivalent to fucking someone of Ray Lewis's ability. You're out of your mind. You're out of your fucking mind. I tell you right now, you can judge the level of your sport by the amount of white guys that are playing it at a professional level. You can certainly judge the speed of it. Okay, rugby looks like you're watching the NBA in the 1960s, you know? And Havlicek steals it. Oh, Havlicek stole the ball. You know, and one of the big things that rugby people always say is they say NFL players are pussies. Okay, NFL players are pussies. Just step back and just wrap your head around that because they wear pads. You know, and I get why they say that, because to look at it, you're like, oh, they have all these pads on. It doesn't hurt them because they have all this padding on. You know what it is? You guys never played the fucking game. Okay, I've played rugby. It was called kill the man with the ball. I've played it. Yes, I took knees and I took shots, but you know what I didn't do? I never really led with my head. And you know why? Because I didn't have a fucking helmet on. Nobody really led. You led with your shoulder, and you tackled with your shoulder, just like they do in rugby. I'm not saying, hey, that heads don't collide. I'm not saying there aren't fucking collisions and broken bones. Okay? I'm just saying. First of all, the helmet is what you're looking at, it is an unbelievable design flaw. What it really is it's just a battering ram. It protects the skull. It does not protect the brain. Okay? Do you guys have, like, when rugby players are done playing rugby, is their head so fucked up that they shoot themselves in the chest so their brain can be donated to science to figure out what the fuck happened to them? Do you have that happening? Have you ever had somebody go, you know what? I want to play this week, so cut the end of my finger off so I can go out and actually play this week? You know, do you have people doing shit like that? You know, as they run their fucking their fucking 10-second 40s over there? Look, I'm not saying it's a tough game. I'm not saying it's not a fucking, you know, I'm not saying those guys aren't faster than me, but if you put Ray Lewis on a fucking rugby field, you would be picking up limbs would be littered all over the field. All right? So that's it. The debate is over. And you can fucking do anything you want to do. Send me your tweets, send me your fucking emails, and all that type of shit. All right? You guys started it. I never said rugby was a pussy game. I still haven't. You guys constantly send me fucking emails telling me that NFL football players are pussies. Let me tell you something right now. The average NFL player is big enough to grab your entire family by the throat and choke slam you on your fucking Knights of the Round Table fucking table. All right, so there you go. There's your fodder for this week, you fucking cunts.